My name is Bloop, and I have a secret. Well, actually, my body has a secret. It tells everyone how I feel before I'm ready. Whenever I get scared, or startled, or excited, poof, I puff. Big, round, spiky, sparkly. Even when I really, really don't want to. Other reef creatures jump back. Some giggle, some whisper, and I try to hide behind coral and pretend it never happened. Because sometimes it feels like my puff shouts louder than I do. Most days, I just wish no one would notice. But one day, someone saw me differently, and what she saw changed everything. That day started like any other. Quiet reef, gentle currents. But it didn't stay ordinary for long. Crystal the jellyfish drifted my way. The one who sparkles like she's made of a quiet sunrise. As she floated near me, I got nervous. And poof, sparks everywhere. I braced myself for the usual reaction. But Crystal didn't swim away. She drifted closer, catching my sparks with her glowing tendrils. And inside her bell, a tiny shimmer appeared, like a little glowing echo of my puff.
Oh, look at that.
I tried to sink behind a rock, but she wasn't laughing. She was smiling.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful? My puff? Crystal told me she can catch echo sparks, little pieces of how moments feel. And somehow, she caught mine. Inside her, the echo didn't look messy or too big. It looked warm, soft, like a small golden heartbeat. And for the first time, I wondered if my secret wasn't as embarrassing as I thought. We were talking when the reef began to rumble beneath us. A hidden cave opened. It was covered in glowing coral lines. Crystal drifted forward, eyes bright.
Wow, the echo caves. This is the coral that listens to light.
Everyone else stayed back, but Crystal moved toward the entrance, glowing like she belonged there. I didn't want her to go alone, so I followed. Inside, the coral glowed faintly, like it was patiently waiting for us. Crystal brushed one tendril along the surface, and patterns of light shifted, opening the first path. Tiny reef babies followed behind us, squeaking happily. Everything felt gentle, until I brushed up against a rock, and I puffed, big. Sparks flew everywhere, dancing across the walls, and one of the coral gates slid shut behind us. Some of the reef babies were trapped on the other side. Their little voices echoed through the gate.
Hello? Are you still there?
My fins shook. I backed into the shadows. I did it again. Too much. Too loud. And this time someone got stuck. Crystal tried pattern after pattern on the coral, but nothing opened. My chest tightened. Maybe it would have been better if I never came inside at all. I tried to hide in the darker corner of the cave where no one could see me. But Crystal always seems to glow a little brighter when someone needs her. And she found me. She didn't scold. She didn't sigh. She just floated gently beside me. Inside her bell, she showed me a new echo spark, the one she caught from my big puff in the cave. But it wasn't sharp. It wasn't scary. It looked strong, protective, kind, like a shield made of light.
This is what your spark felt like, Bloop. Not like messing up, more like trying to help, even when it's scary.
My throat felt tight. I'd never seen my puff look like that. Then we heard the reef babies again, waiting on the other side of the gate. Crystal looked at the coral lines, then back at me.
The cave is trying to remember a light pattern it's never seen. Yours.
I shook my head. What if I puffed wrong again? Crystal drifted just close enough that our fins almost touched.
Hiding doesn't make fear smaller. Sharing it does.
We went back to the gate together. Everyone stayed quiet, letting me breathe. The coral glowed with unfinished lines, like a puzzle waiting for the missing piece. I floated in front of it, scared and hopeful all at once. I took a deep breath and puffed. Not because something startled me, not because I was trying to hide, but because I wanted to help. Golden sparks burst from my spikes and drifted across the coral. Crystal swept her tendrils through them, amplifying the pattern. The coral lines lit up, brighter and brighter, and the gate slid open. The reef babies squeaked with joy and swam straight into the light. Crystal drifted beside me, holding my new spark echo inside her bell. A soft, steady glow. Warm. Brave. That day, my secret didn't vanish. I still puff when I'm startled, or nervous, or excited. But now, I don't hide from it. Because sometimes the things we're embarrassed about are actually little pieces of courage trying to glow their way out. So if you have something you try to hide, a wobble in your voice, a shake in your hands, a sparkle you don't understand yet, just know this: even the things you think are too much can become the things that help someone else. So if you find yourself in the reef, I'll be here practicing my brave puffs. You're welcome to join me. We can watch our sparks glow together.
Tap the like and subscribe button now. It makes every story glow brighter. Watch another episode in the series.
And this tide is ours to ride.